Hey gang, back for a minute because I wanted to do this video while I was thinking about it. So, um, I was watching while I was watching one of the you'll see. I think we all know who's going to go. Back when I was doing my censorship rant on basically anime or Sailor Moon or whatever you wanted to look at, I basically was mentioning about the relationships of characters in a same or the gender of characters or the relationship between two characters in a same-sex relationship. And that's gotten, like I said, a very good response, and I'm actually very proud of that one. Now I want to take this a step further. Um, let's try this. It seems now I'm gonna go back again into the Sailor Moon section. It seems that we have a issue as far as what kind of violence is permissible to be shown on television in an animated form. Okay? Let me explain. We've had, if anybody watches The Simpsons, there's been times when you would see Homer Simpson grab grab Bart by his neck and basically strangle him, and you see is the kid's head, and he's like, and his tongue hanging out, eyes bulged out, everything. Fox, to their credit, in the however many seasons that show has been on, has never edited out the perceived form of discipline or violence. Although I don't think any parent should ever put their hands on their kid, but that's another story. In the show South Park, one of the big hooks is how is Kenny, the poor kid with the hood, who always goes, who reminds me of YouTube's source now, looks like this, and he goes like, and you can't understand what the fuck, and you can't understand what he's saying. And you know what I'm talking about, dude. You remind me of that guy now. I think about it. Now, think about what I've just said. In both those cases, it's for the most part, even though they're animated, there is under the perception that they are, quote, human beings. Okay? Let's take this a step further now. In camera, thank you. In the anime Sailor Moon, there have been instances where they took a scene in the American version, they took a scene from the Japanese version, and in the American version, they edited out certain things. Example, in season 1, in the episode with the animation studio, which was called Dive, by the way, in the Japanese version, Nephrite was confronted by Sailor Mercury. Well, he leaps at her while she's staying on top of his car, by the way. And in the Japanese version, he basically backhands her legs to knock her off the top of his car. And then he drives off. In the American version, he still leaps at her, but you don't see the part where he hits her in the legs. Now, maybe it has something to do with, um, the thing about men not being allowed to show violence towards women in the show, I don't know. I thought about that, and then I remembered this. There have been also instances in the show where either Usagi slapped Ray or Ray hit. There's a moment that's coming up in season 1 where Ray walks up to Usagi and backhands her or slaps her, and they edit that out. Now, here's what I'm trying to get at, and I'm trying to make this as brief as possible, and I want everybody's opinion on this that gets a hold of this video, including Pocket Mago. I would love your opinion, actually, since you're good with these discussion videos. What are your thoughts on what type of violence the American distribution companies and television stations permit to be shown on the airwaves? Now, also, I want you to understand that since we're going to I want to go just one step further, real quick. If you've ever seen the Japanese version of Sailor Moon, they use the term hell a lot. They've used hell, damn, and I think shit a couple. I think they use shit a couple times because I know it's rated 13 and up. The DVDs, but the point they do use some swear words, even though they cannot be. I mean, obviously you don't want to teach kids violence, but it's like, again, what are your thoughts? Should the TV companies just have left the episodes alone, or is it a little bit deeper than even I see as a person? Give me your thoughts, everybody, because this is something I've actually been wondering about, and it again entered my mind when I actually watched the one episode and I saw the scene where Nefertiti goes and smacks Amisbro out from under and makes her fall off the car. Because I remember seeing the episode edited and seeing where's the part where she just falls off and wonder what the hell happened. So give me your thoughts on that, and yeah. Anybody that sees this, I want your opinion. Video response or text. Thank you, and you all have a good one.